So if people are sending you resources, make sure they're no longer sent.
Give me chief real quick.
Yeah, sure. You've got chief. This Bob guy has ported here to spam you.
Let's see. Hit this button. Hit the lock button.
Can we
Hit the jump button.
tutor this motherfucker and stop spamming?
Huh?
Oh, this is so slow. It's 5K at a time.
What do you think they're gonna
Yeah,
be
we can
sending at
solo
you?
Bob.
What do you think they're gonna be sending at you?
Probably cap range. So maybe should I stay in range? Or
5 rounds.
I sent you my comp.
Don't talk about it.
Yep.
Because I'm live now. Oh, dude,
Just range out.
easy take. You're for infirms?
Yeah.
Okay. Counter the rallies are actually.
Okay.
I
What
don't know.
time?
I don't know if they have carbs, but
30 seconds on the first ones, but they're probably gonna hold a timer for the last one. Oh, it's only 10 seconds difference.
Going back to gear.
give them back title. Give them back
Yep,
title.
give him back home.
30 seconds.
Like Kevin.
Anyone garrison him?
Yep.
I'm garrisoning him.
What range? What front did you say, Tashi? Type in chat.
Go range wedge.
Range wedge. Okay.
15.
Okay, they're gonna walk.
They're holding timer.
Walking. One's
So
walking.
there's-
one's walking.
The cab rally is the first one speeding in. It's a cab rally. So they have an inf rally without. So currently you have a cab inf, another inf. So just heal in between. Heal.
Yep. Healing.
10, 9, 8, 7, 5. And hitting.
Last
now.
of them. Those Cav, you swapped. Honest. Nice takes. Nice.
You're good? How much you drop?
Yeah.
Nothing. 550 mil?
Alright.
50 mil from 3? Nice. Easy takes.
Okay, Kevin.
Good shit, Kevin.
Let's go.
So how many is that now? 19 rallies? 18?
16, I think. Right?
Jesus,
He's more
Kevin, you're fucking...
more
Not
RSS
19 rallies. Not 19 rallies.
Okay.
19 and drop 230, 240 in might.
Not bad.
Yeah, I definitely need to fix my comp though. It's all our cab rallies. It's slowly dwindling away at my cab.
19 rallies, Kevin. A fucking monster.
I'm thinking about upgrading my gear.
Right now if you need. You have time to boost.
Yeah, your plate should be quite easy to get up.
Well, now I can just migrate with the.
No.
Yeah, my front line's gone.
You can either go to Leo's kingdom or BU's.
Yeah. If they set again, I will migrate.
Give me your current comp.
Minus like 8 mil to the range, or 6 mil to the range.
Nice.
Yep.
You can still take.
Hello.
What's your total count? So send me your new comp.
Yep. So I trained up 1 million T2s from the last hit, from the first wave.
That was a pretty good take. That's 5 rallies, 10 mil each. So pretty much just the tier 5 familiar damage.
Yeah. It's my HP. I don't have enough army HP. I need to boost that up.
Yes. Did they get your comp at all?
No. I never drop anti.
It is live. What are you guys talking about? Oh, you can easily see that the chat is, you know, the same thing as what comes on screen. I don't know why that's why that's hard to understand. Yes. We are live on YouTube. Where are the mods? The mods probably don't even what's it called, know that I'm live on YouTube. But I wanted to stream on YouTube. I wanted to do it at least maybe like once a month, or maybe once every other month, something like that. Right? Xin chào.
And Wonny.
Kevin, nice takes. Your penis is like 2 inches longer, which is double the size of what it is usually.
Hey.
Alright guys, later, bye. What I wanted to do today was I wanted to max out VERGEWAY and provide some information about it, as well as answer questions that you guys might have. But yeah, I've already finished VERGEWAY, and I think it didn't take me more than 1 or 2 attempts to try some of the maps. Yeah, man. Hey, you on? Some people are cursing. I got banned by Twitch. I don't know what the status on Bob is, to be honest. We'll see. But what I wanted to do today was max out the VERGEWAY and compile how much stats you actually get from all of the cards, right? So there's a total of 6 per row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 36, 40. There's a total of 40 cards. All right. Wait, no, guys, don't be spreading dumb rumors already. All right. If it's easy, Just go to my Twitch, and then you'll see that I'm not banned, right? I don't know why I even have to explain that, guys. It's not that hard. Not that hard. All right. Not that hard. All right. So to provide more information, I've spent about 1.1 million gems to upgrade my cards to where they're at. I've also bought these power keys. So I bought it 5 times, I believe. Yeah, so this is 4 and 5. So I bought 75 keys, which is like $10 worth of keys, something like that. How many chapters total? 6 chapters total with 15 stages. 15 stages each. Alright, so guys, say bye-bye to my gems, because we're going to be maxing out VERGEWAY. Alright, I think I'm going to end up dropping to like 400, 500k gems or something like that. But yeah, it is what it is, man. We're just going to do it. I want to get it out the way. Okay? So avert your eyes. Avert your eyes. No, I've spent a lot of gems on what's called on troops and shit. Wait a minute. If my heroes max, I can turn them into what's called, I think it's like 10 extra cards equals 1 other card or something like that. So let's see. I actually think it might cost more gems, and I might not even able to max it out. Oh, maybe we just keep buying the pack. Wait a minute. Let's see. Is this cost effective? Is my first question. So I've got a lot of them at level like 12, 13 and stuff like that. So I have some cards that are going to be maxing out soon. But I do see that the cost is ramping up. So far I've spent about 1.5 million, well 1.6 million gems into VERGEWAY. And it looks like I need more. Yeah, it looks like I need more. Okay. Let me do a slight cost analysis. Okay. Because I'm down to I'm down to 500k gems, and I don't want to be lower than 500k gems. Yes, the max level is 15 on all of these, but as you can see, it goes up in the amount of cards that you need for all of them. But level 15 is the one that you want, because level 15 is the one that gives you the attack stats. Let's see. Let me do a cost analysis. So for 6 keys, it costs you $2, which is 6 keys is worth 12k gems. So if you equate that into gems, it's not worth it. Get fortune chests. Well, we can do my packs, I guess. I actually underestimated the cost. I underestimated the cost. I underestimated the cost. Wait, are they setting on Kevin again? Oh, dude, they're setting on Kevin again. They set another 6 rallies on Kevin. Okay, what's gonna happen here? I don't think Kevin's gonna take these. He's already taken 19 rallies. Run Tycoon. I do have 1500. What's it called? Tokens. So 1500 tokens equates to about 300k gems, or 240 to 300k gems, assuming I don't get any jackpots. No, Kevin doesn't have Fury. He can leave if he wants. Let's. Yeah, crypto did crash. Elon Musk cucked everybody with his tweet regarding Bitcoin. I'm at level 14 on a lot of them, but I don't think that necessarily equates to. So maybe we rename the stream to trying to max out VERGEWAY. Unless we get lucky in Labyrinth or something, right? Hello? I accidentally opened my silver chalice chest. No, Kevin, I'm pretty sure Kevin can migrate out. I don't know if he has enough troops. Oh, he can. He can take these rallies. There's 5 rallies. 5, 5, 5. Can. Wait. No. We have many ally kingdoms. I'm not gonna tell you what Kevin's comp is like. A guy like. Kevin can migrate over to BU's kingdom. if he doesn't want to take it. Funny thing is, like, one of the guys that, like, this guy right here, this was one of the very first guys that we zeroed in this kingdom. So, how many holy stars do I have? Like 300k, I think. Which is gonna be 100k gems worth. Wait, let me see. We're currently having some technical difficulties. Let's see. I don't think Kevin's gonna be taking it. How much might did Kevin drop from 19 rallies? Like 200 mil, I think. So I can get another like 500k-ish gems from Labyrinth and Tycoon. Let's see. Yeah, it's an actual live stream. Wow. Wow. Alright, let's see. We're gonna get scammed today, so that's 2. Scam. Scam. 4. Scam. 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 6. 8. 18. Okay. 20. Alright, we didn't get scammed. We met quota. Perfect. So, yeah, Kevin migrated, which is why their rallies canceled. What does this event give? It gives you base stats, lots of base stats. Right here, see, like if max HP, CAD defense, range attack, things like that. Let's line it out actually. So let's list all of the stats that you can get from this. Okay, so fire tower. Okay, let's see. So there's 3 types of stats, right? So it's inf attack, inf def, inf HP, inf def, and then range and cab variants. Give me a sec. So fire tower gives you 1. Do we even do siege defense? I don't want to record siege defense. Let's be real. So it does cab HP and it does range attack. And then we have arrow tower. You took 1 rally? Wait. I guess he took 1 rally at the moment it started walking. What happened to my gems? It went into VERGEWAY. I'm doing a princess cosplay. Wait. No. I have 642,000 more gems to lose before it becomes a princess cosplay. Inf max HP and cav attack. And then we have a ballista squad. Inf HP, cav defense, and range attack. Cavalry squad, which is inf defense, range max HP, cavalry attack. So we have Bow Squad, which is Cav Defense, Inf Defense, and Range Max HP. Man, I don't want to dude, I guess we're gonna have to record the siege stats, right? I hate it. Yeah, okay, let's record the siege. I hate it. A 9 width each. Get some gravels just in case. True. So 1 siege attack from this. What siege stat do you get from this? Siege max HP 1. Ballista Squad gives you siege max HP 1. Arrow Tower gives you siege max HP 1. Fire Tower gives you siege defense. Okay, we've recorded. So another 30 something cards to go. Sword Squad. So this one gives you Cav Defense 1, Siege Defense 1, Range Max HP 1, and Infantry Attack 1. Any special reason for YouTube stream? I just wanted to stream on YouTube. You know, I wanted to show you guys some love. Wait. Six chapters, 15 stages each. Okay. Wait, give me a sec. And they all give one stat of each of the type, whether it be defense, HP, attack, or whatever. I don't know where I'm getting with this. But Blizzard, let me record it so that we can get an overview of what it all looks like. So here we have Blizzard, which gives you Cav Max HP, Infantry HP, Range Defense 1. Oh, are you kidding me? Their trap stat? Oh, dude. Yo, this one sucks, right? Alright, guys. I'm not gonna record the fucking trap stat, alright? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Alright, there's a reason behind that. And that's because I don't even have any fucking traps, alright? If someone complains that I didn't record the trap stats, then all I can say is tough luck. Alright? That's all I can say. You're waiting for me on Twitch? Honestly, I wanted to just stream on YouTube. I'll stream on Twitch later tonight, okay? Fireball, which is Siege Defense 1, Cav HP 1, Infantry Defense 1, and Range Attack 1. Alley is Range HP 1, Cav Def 1, Inf Def 1, and Siege Attack 1. Great. Axel. Yo, this guy right here, this guy is busted. He is so overtuned. Look at him. He's got nearly 9k health. He'll have 9k health at level 15. And then so we have Axel, who has range defense 1, siege max HP 1, cavalry max HP 1, and infantry attack 1. So, man, it's actually going to be such a nice amount of stats. Because you know how much we pay for star skins, right? Or star scrolls? We paid thousands of dollars for that. And this, to max out, is only going to cost like several hundred. Like maybe $300-400 worth of gems. No. It's not always attack because, right, you have a siege and you have some trap castles or some trap cards. You've activated my trap card. So this one is cab defense 1. Sorry guys, I'm slowing down because I need to respond to chat. Otherwise chat gets mad at me for not reading it, and they say it's a recording. Or you can just complete it free to play in a month. You're not going to complete this in a month. Are the keys giftable? That's a good question. That's a good question. Oh, the keys are not giftable. You have tier 4 cards? Yeah. Unless it's something else. Yeah, the keys are not giftable. Okay, let's go through it again. Usually the store takes a while to update anyways, right? Yeah, you have to buy the keys with your own gems. Otherwise, for like lower level castles or for lower might castles, this would be a very cheap update. Like you could pretty much max this out if it was giftable, and you were sub 100 million might for such a cheap amount, man. Anyways, where were we? Lightning Tower. So I believe I recorded Lightning Tower already, yeah. So now we have Stone Tower. I gotta look at the overall price, right? Because I have to see if I can, or maybe I'll just buy the keys. But in the end, that's not a good way of purchasing these, right? So if I look at this in terms of the cost of the keys, right? It's 2k gems per key, right? So this would be 12k gems for $2. And with my discount, right, that's this times 0.8. So it's 1.6, and then you what am I trying to say here? So if I were to get gems, right? Well, the thing is, this pack sucks. This only gives you keys. It doesn't even give you guild boxes or anything like that, right? Wait, can you only buy this once? Oh, and you can only buy it once. So the price is actually much worse. The price actually is much worse. Because that means for $7, oh yikes. It's $7 for 20k gems, and that is not worth it. Right? So it's best to do with just clicking this button instead. Let's see how it goes. Let's max out one of the... Oh, dude. I don't remember the last time my gem count was this low. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to start buying relocators with guild coins. What do you guys think? What do you think? We start buying reloads with guild coins so we can max out VERGEWAY? Win lab. Perhaps we do have some stars. I'm not gonna do it, guys. Chillax. Wait. Does this go out of order if I level these? Wait a minute. If it goes out of order because I'm leveling them, I'm gonna be pretty tilted. Because I would have to keep looking. Alright. So let's see if the order changed. Oh no, the order changed! The order changed! So this is Stone Tower. Which we have recorded. Ah, shit. I know I shouldn't have touched anything. So this gives you Cav max HP. This gives you infantry defense. This gives you siege defense. This gives you range attack. Alright, we've done fire tower. We haven't done bullseye tower. I need gravel. True. Range max HP. Cavalry defense. Infantry defense. And siege attack. I don't think it's gonna cost 6 million gems, dude. It's not gonna cost 6 million gems. Siege attack. Wait, I didn't record Stone Tower. Stone Tower is inf HP. Range defense. Wait, siege HP. And cav attack. Yikes. I think, so right now I've spent about 1.8 million gems into it. Oh wow, it might actually, I think it'll be like 3 to 4 million gems. So I don't think I have enough gems. Here, let's see. Are you watching, Princess? Yikes. Wait, it's Destiny. Look, 5 paid heroes. 5 paid heroes. Jackpot? Jackpot stream? Jackpot stream? No, I honestly think it'll take longer than a year to max out. Why do you feel like it's the wrong platform? No, I purposely am streaming on YouTube. Alright guys, I have a secret, okay? I wanted to upload the WoW video, but it is still rendering. Unlucky. Yeah, so I can't even upload the WoW video. Are the turf boosts permanent? Yes, they are. Yeah, of course, it's always 10% of the jackpot goes to chat. Should we win? Can you play the event? I actually can't play the event anymore. Do you know when Diamond Gear and Mythic Heroes are coming? Huh? Don't say that. Don't say that, alright? Don't give those fucking scumbags any ideas, alright? They've already taken enough of our money, alright? The Diamond Gear, Mythic Heroes, oh, I feel like we've had this discussion way too many times. 90% of the jackpot goes to the chat. I've got to eat, alright? That event is way too costly. Oh, look at that. Look, a wood jackpot. Look at that. 165 million wood. Where's Bob? I don't know, man. Until I know more about Bob, then I'll let you guys know. But as far as it goes, even I don't know. How much attack boost do you get if you max everything? I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that. To give you guys an idea, here's what I'm doing. Here. So I was listing out the total amount of stats that I gave you, and we'll tally it at the bottom later. But so far, you're already getting a lot of what's called. I think you might get 5 of each attack, and maybe 10 of the defenses, and 10 HP. But overall, it's cheap compared to a lot of other things. No, I'm not gonna record the wall HP. I'm not gonna record the trap attack. All right. Wait. Okay, guys. Like exotic. All right. This is your warning. Okay. If you spam, I'll time you out. And this goes to everybody. Okay. If you spam, I'll time you out once. And if I see you spamming again, you'll be permabanned. Okay. It's very simple. All right. You want to cancel with my head on it? Oh no, hell no. No, we're not recording the irrelevant stat values. I honestly think that there's value in recording the siege stats, because siege is the majority of your walkbacks. How much attack each? I haven't recorded it all yet, so we're trying to get some gems first. How you guys doing? It's been a while. When was the last time I streamed on YouTube? The last time I streamed on YouTube was to prove a point, right? Wait, when was the last time we got a boss? You want a kiss? Mwah. Guys, I don't know what happened to Bob, okay? So until I actually know what happened, then that's when I'll give you guys information. But until then, I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, look at this. No, I can't get 1.1k. You didn't shower today? Unlucky. Maganda gabi, my kababayan. Squad defense matter when taking rally. So what defense does, what army defense does, is essentially it makes it so that you'll take less damage from familiars, but overall, because you're killing enemy troops slower with your actual troops, then you take more damage that way. So you have to look at it. You have to match the stat output that you have based off the amount of troops that you have. Okay? So, when you have a lot more troops, I would say that having the army defense stat is actually more beneficial to you, right? Because in the end, you already have the troop count to do damage. Alright? You have the troop count to do damage, you have the troop count to kill your enemy troops. And which means you don't necessarily need that extra like 10% like attack stats, right? You would be better off mitigating the damage that you take from familiar damage. Because familiar damage is flat damage, it's not damage that you counter. Guys, I'm not gonna answer the same question 10 times. Okay, especially when I just answered the question a minute ago. All right, listen, guys. Is it hard? Is there any chance of winning against 424 by using Cav Blast? Yes, it is. Yeah, there is. It's kind of a 50-50. If you guys have like even stats and even like tier 5 count. But it's essentially like a guessing game whether you have like a range foul against a range wedge interaction, or a range wedge range foul interaction, or same formation. Then then the defender wins. But typically, since you're gonna be blasting, it's almost always beneficial to the guy that is sending a cav blast at a 4-2-4. What's the best formation and setup to attack a 4-2-4? It depends on your stats, right? You're not necessarily going to always win against a 4-2-4 with a Cav Blast. Good morning. Good luck. Yo, good luck to you guys as well. 10% of it always goes to chat, right? I've always given out 10% or about 10% for the ones that are going to be like nitpicky about it, right? To the chat whenever I've won a jackpot. And I think I've won 7 jackpots now. 7 elite jackpots. I don't even want to count the last elite jackpot because the last elite jackpot that I won was like 1.1 million gems. Which honestly, that shouldn't count. Best formation to go offline in depends on your composition, right? But if you have an even composition, I would say that range wedge is the best composition to, or the best formation to go AFK in. Tashi, when defending castle, do you recommend the frontline type troop with the highest attack stats? No, I honestly, if you have an even troop composition, I recommend you to have a mixed stat value. You think I'll win 1 million gems? Well, that would suck because the current jackpot is 9.4 million. So if I only won 1 million gems, that means someone would have to win, and then we wait for 1 million gems to cycle through, and then we win 1 million gems. But I think if someone ends up winning the jackpot, then I'm gonna stop rolling Labyrinth. Eat palabok first? Yo, I want some like Jollibee palabok or something. During Baron, when soloing leaderless, what's the best formation to stay in? I think range wedge. But if you're like Relgan or any of those other rats that use solo bot, then you know, you can swap formations, heal, send out different marches, recall them, speed them back, type in kingdom chat, emote, all of that all in the same second because you have experience. What a rat. What a rat. Why range wedge? Essentially because if your range front line gets countered, you take less damage. And if you're offline, then they'll test your front line, right? I'm calling it next boss appearance, you'll win. Alright, Dalinar. I'll take your challenge, alright? So, I'll give 5% of the jackpot to Dalinar if the next boss drops the what's called the jackpot, and then the remaining 5% goes to the rest of the chat. Bonjour. Well, the guys that are winning like 900 and 800k gems, they're playing normal lab, and I'm playing elite. How high can you garrison against? It really depends on who's rallying. Hey KPG, what's up? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, I'm so surprised that they ended up rallying Kevin, and I'm surprised that one of the guys that rallied Kevin was one of the very first people that we zeroed in this kingdom. Why do I use range wedge when attacking with range? Well, the interaction with that basically means that if you have enough buffers, then your buffers live through a garrison. Also, you do more damage with range wedge. Is it worth it to get elite lab? I would say that the word worth is really subjective, right? And it's relative, meaning that what is worth for one person isn't necessarily worth to another person, right? Like when I spend because I spend about $200 to $400 a day on packs, a lot of people will say that that's not worth it, right? But that's a different perspective, right? In my perspective, uh, it's not a lot of money, right? $200 to $400 a day is not much. And I think of it as paying for entertainment, right? I play a lot of Lords Mobile. I spend a lot of my time on the game. I enjoy playing the game. So think of it as like what people use for upkeep on, like, say, people smoke cigarettes or something, right? I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do drugs, right? So I don't have that kind of upkeep. How's my day and my night going? Pretty well, actually. Thank you for asking. I streamed early this morning because of the VERGEWAY update. Where am I from? I currently live in the Netherlands, so I haven't said this in a while because I really haven't had the same chat interaction, right? Because we haven't been on YouTube for quite a while. But I'm Filipino. I was born in the Philippines. When I was about, I think, 7 years old. When I was 7 years old, we moved to the United States in California, Los Angeles. So I lived in the United States for most of my life, and now I live in the Netherlands. Yeah, I don't do any of that. Yes, Pinoy ako. Yes. Am I rich? That even that term is relative, right? I don't think I'm rich. We do plan on moving back to the States. Can you summarize the new update in a few words? A cheap way to get some base stats. Or a cheaper way of getting base stats. But one of the things that I dislike about it is that you can't play it again. Right? Once you complete the playthrough, there's no playing it again. Isabelle, Kla. Yes, you're cute. But no, I am not taking your shit, dog. Hop in a month. Hey. Doggy, we will walk you in a few minutes, alright? Hop. I have a couch in my office, right? And quite honestly, it doesn't feel like my couch because the one who really spends all the time on that couch is the dog. Which part of the Netherlands? I live in Eindhoven, in the southern part of Netherlands. How many stages are there? Well, there are 6 total chapters, and there are 15 stages in each chapter. Upgrading VERGEWAY instead of maxing it out. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I did meet with Avatrex during Lord's Fest. Was that what it's called? How old is our dog? Our dog is 6 years old. She's turning 7 soon. Yeah, my favorite food is indeed palabok. I live in London. You know, I want to visit London one of these days because London is essentially the center of the world, right? Or the center of our world, right? Because when you think of like GMT 00, it's in Greenwich. And with me saying that, there is a lot of diversity and a lot of history in England. And the architecture in England is so nice. It's so nice. I want to visit London one of these days. Do you have any tips for a free-to-play player? Well, there are really 3 sources of return in this game, right? The first one being monster hunting, the second one being familiars, and the third one being your what's called your trove, your treasure trove, the gem trove or whatever it's called. And every other thing in the game will either cost you time or money, and just take it, right? But all in all, I would say that you should focus on monster hunting, because monster hunting will give you a return. It'll also benefit your guildmates, right? I get it that Lords Mobile is a little bit of it's clicky in terms of like paid players will pay with other paid players. The free-to-play players will pay with the free-to-play players. But also there's sometimes that interaction when you can have free-to-play players and paid players in the same guild. But I get it, right? A lot of people want to be competitive, so you put all the paid players together in one guild. But yeah, I would say that you don't focus on troops at all if you're a free-to-play player, right? But if you're a gift-to-play player, then you can definitely have troops. But make sure you add F2P to what's called the end of your name, even if you're being gifted millions of gems. Brando's still rebuilding from the last time we rallied him. What is the end game of Lords of Mobile? To essentially be able to compete in the big events, such as Emperor. Emperor is actually like the biggest end game, right? But the ceiling to participate in Emperor and to actually compete to be the Emperor is insane. It's at least 100, 150, or $200,000 USD, right? And not a lot of people are willing to spend that for an event, right? Hey, does anyone know what happened there? How come Princess left BRR? Or some people are saying that TWK got kicked out of BRR. Is that what happened there? I'm curious, guys. You guys know all about the gossip. Oh yeah, he said he'll punch me in the jaw, right? Who is the way gay? That's Kevin's alt. Why do your comments not come up on the chat? I don't know, man. You can figure that out because I see it. How much do you think the last 2 folks spent for Emperor? Well, if you watch the Emperor video, I say that at least 100k, right? But one of the things that I didn't take into account for Emperor is that they probably paid for the troops for the anti-solos as well. And each of them had at least 2 anti-solos. It was TF Wuming and Maddie that was soloing for Biggie. And it was Lube and it was some KW guy that was soloing for Daisy, right? So someone had to pay for those troops, and I don't think that those accounts that already have, what's it called, 28 royal jewels are gonna be, what's it called, are gonna be putting up their own money to play anti-solo for Emperor, right? So I think realistically, on top of all of the troops on the bots, the bot service itself, they spend at least 200k each. They spend at least 200k each. And right, like how I said, everything's all relative, right? When I think about that amount, I think that it's way too much. It's way too expensive, right? That's not something that I'll ever see myself doing. But now think of it this way, right? You guys might think that I spend a lot, right? But even that is too much for me, right? So there's another spectrum up there, right? Where people legitimately their value, their sense of money is even different from my own, right? It's different. It's an absurd amount of money. For one Emperor piece? Well, the thing is, right, if it was just for one Emperor piece, then that wouldn't be the case, right? But the thing is, it's not just about the Emperor piece, right? A lot of it is, it's a mental game, right? A lot of it is a mental game. Meaning that if it was just the Emperor piece, yes, it would not be worth it. But the glory of beating the alliance that has been undisputed for a year and a half, right? Now, what is that worth? What is that worth? I don't know why you're mentioning INS to me. I haven't been a part of INS for four months now, right? Do I have a solo trap? It used to be a solo trap. Is my research full? Yes, sir. It's ego to win at any cost? You could say so. You could say so. Let's see. So this is probably going to be the last boss, meaning no jackpot. Unlucky, never lucky. Jackpot's not real. Summarize the last emp in a sentence. LH sucks. That's how I summarize it. And congrats to Daisy and the Myth Alliance for ooh. Can we get something for this? Is there another star pack in the store that we can just pick up real quick? Even the one that's not worth it. Unlucky. Unlucky. Wait, when does this boss expire? Huh. Either this... Dude, we didn't get a lot of gems from that, right? We got 200 something thousand gems off of that. Wait, okay, let's see. This is not worth it. That's what I'll tell you right now. The power key, this is not worth it. This is way too expensive. How's my relationship with SGK? SGK is not Sugarcane's Guild, it's Sugar Pains. And there's different dynamics there, right? But I am still friends with Willie, who's Sugarpain, and I'm friends with Oris, who's Sugarcane. Dude, I don't want to rip my gems. I need enough gems to what's it called? Oh wait, I haven't even recorded the friggin' stats. Dude, I lied to everybody. We're not maxing out VERGEWAY. I thought it would only cost me like 2 million gems to max it out, but I guess not. Yeah, it's gonna cost about 3 to 4 million gems to max out VERGEWAY. So most of my guys are at level 14 now, which is nice. And then the later tiered stuff are level 13. Oh, dude. I just want 15 on some of them. I want to see max. I want to see it say max. But at what cost? It's better to use money? No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay? When you think about it this way, alright? So, if I were to buy this right here, this would essentially be $7 for 20k gems. That is not worth it. What is anti-soloing? Anti-soloing is basically the people who will always pull whenever... So their job is to make sure that the other candidate doesn't clock in any time, right? Because when the bots are going in and out, someone needs to hit the bot before it gets rains. Otherwise, it clocks in time and you have to hit it out with a rally. So the most efficient way of doing that is to get another solo march and solo it out before it can even get any rains. Yeah, you haven't seen my gems this low? Yeah, I haven't seen my gems this low in a long time either. Wait, since we're at it, right? First things first, I gotta make sure that I have some relocators, right? And I have to make sure that in the case that my castle does get burned, so to preserve my dignity, I need some gravel. All right. So now it doesn't matter what I do with my gems, right? All right, my guy. So this is wait, one sec. So this is your actual warning, right? I gave you a warning earlier about spamming, and now it's that you've gotten timed out. That's your last warning, right? The next time that you do spam, you just get permaban. All right. Now I got a bunch of talent resets from what's called Labyrinth. Dude, as much as I want to meme this, right? I want to use my guild coins for relocators because that's honestly the best value for guild coins is relocators. Is it possible to zero fat Dawn? Only if he doesn't log in for maybe a week straight. Okay. We're gonna need to change the title to VERGEWAY information. Information about the new update, the VERGEWAY. My bunny's not up, so I can't rally anything. And quite honestly, I haven't had my leader in my castle for quite a while. I keep getting my leader back, then I keep getting capped. But now, since we don't know the whereabouts of Bob, I don't essentially know what to do. I need to get on with the rest of my day, guys. But it was definitely a pleasure streaming back on YouTube. If you guys don't know by now, but most of our streams, if not 99.9% of all of them, are on Twitch nowadays, right? And I upload the VODs on YouTube. But if you guys haven't, come join us over on Twitch, alright? It was a pleasure seeing you guys again, my friends. We're now at 54,000 subscribers. And I'm glad to be growing, right? Our community is growing. and our community is still the fastest growing community of any Lords Mobile content creator. So I thank you guys for all that. I thank you for your time, for your comments, for being here. Even the haters, right? Haters, thank you. All right. Thanks for coming by. But most importantly, for my supporters, the ones that are here day in and day out watching the videos, thank you. Thank you for supporting our channel. Thanks for watching the content. And yeah, it's always a pleasure. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon. Wherever you are, my friends. Until next time, alright? See you guys. Bye. Love you. Peace. I'm out. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!